Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Melissa here today. Today, for small group, we're going to be working on Intentional Teaching Card LL27, Writing Poems. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be actually writing a poem together. But before we do that, Miss Melissa is going to be reading you a non-rhyming poem and a rhyming poem, right? So before we get started, when Miss Melissa is reading the poem, we're going to be looking at the words in the poem. Are there words that rhyme? Is there words that don't rhyme, right? Just like we do in shared writing every day. So when we write poems, right, poems have descriptive words. And just like I said, some poems rhyme and some poems don't. So when we listen to poetry, we use words in a special way. We listen for words that sound special together and help us see something in a new way. The words draw a picture in our mind. So as Miss Melissa is reading this non-rhyming poem to you, I want you to draw a picture inside your head. So let's listen closely. I step outside and hear the wind. So I hear the wind. I feel the breeze on my face. The trees whisper as they sway. And I watch the leaves dance on the branches. So the leaves are dancing on the branches. It makes me feel like dancing too. So that poem was a non-rhyming poem. So as Miss Melissa was reading that, I hope you were able to feel the breeze on your face, right? And the leaves were dancing on the branches, which should have made your body start dancing too. So now Miss Melissa is going to read a rhyming poem. So now I want you to pay close attention to my rhyming poem. Zooming on my scooter, see the world go by, pushing with my legs so fast, I think that I might fly. So this poem is a rhyming poem. I'll read it again. Zooming on my scooter, see the world go by, pushing with my legs so fast, I think that I might fly. All right, so now that is a rhyming poem. Miss Melissa is going to read to you one last poem that is in relation to our Simple Machines study. This poem is about inclined planes. Inclined plane. So remember, when I start reading, I'm going to read my poem. I start reading from the left of the paper. Inclined planes are also called ramps. They make it easier to move things to a higher location. Try to lift the basket with your hands. It's heavy. Next, try to move the basket up the ramp by pushing it and then pulling it up with a rope, which is the easiest way to move the basket. With your grown-ups' help, add more blocks to the stack to make the ramp higher. It is easier or harder to move the basket with the ramp is higher. And here we see a picture of the inclined plane, right, going to the back of the car, and it's making it easier for the person to move things. So here I just read a poem, right, that was non-rhyming, but it gave us descriptive words in the poem by telling us what actually an inclined plane does, right? So remember, when you're reading a poem or you're listening to a poem, you want to look for descriptive words in the poem, right? That make the poem be able to draw a picture. Those descriptive words make us draw a picture in our mind. So now what we're going to do together is we're going to make a poem together. So Miss Melissa came up with an idea. What you guys are going to do at home is, since right now, right, we're learning virtually through the computer, right? You're learning from your house rather than us being in the classroom right now. So now the title of the poem that we're going to talk about is Things We Like to Do at Home, right? So since you're at home, things you like to do at home, it could be with mom, dad, a brother, a sister, a cousin, a grandparent, with yourself, right? Things you like to do. So what Miss Melissa has here, it says, I love to read to my kids. And then I signed my name, Miss Melissa. So I put, I love to read to my kids. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to sit and think, what do I like to do that I'm home now? I'm learning from home. What it is that I like to do. And then you're going to tell mommy and daddy, and mommy and daddy are going to share it with Miss Melissa. And then I'm going to be able to add it to my poem. And then the next time we meet, we are going to put all of our things together, right? And it's going to form one big poem. It's going to be a non-rhyming poem. All right, and I want you to think about your poem. When you thought about what you'd like to do at home, what descriptive words came across to you, right? What made you put that picture together in your head? What other words can you use to describe what you like to do at home? Okay. And then we're going to go ahead, mommy, daddy, whoever it is going to send Miss Melissa what it is that you like to do at home. And then Miss Melissa is going to add it to her poem here. And the next time we meet, we are going to be able to share one big poem together. All right, boys and girls, I hope you have fun creating your sentence to complete our poem, and I'll see you guys soon.